Hi Aquarius, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your April love reading. So I do apologise if I never managed to get out your love reading towards the end of last month, but I had some hip sciatica nerve problems and I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, it was too painful. So I've done some intensive yoga, I feel good now. So I just had to take that time to kind of pull away. The universe was like, no, hold up. So we come into the reading with you guys defending your position, yeah? You come in feeling like you're in a sense of defense or in a sense of attack, yeah? However, you've also got the victory card in reverse. So sometimes it's saying with this card that the way to victory is through peaceful surrender, yeah? So is there something that you're fighting against, perhaps? It could also be that you're fighting against romantic feelings as well. Yeah, it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Also, underneath that, we also have unrequited love. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're kind of defending these feelings that you have for somebody. And it's asking you to kind of just surrender and let go to it. And see what happens. However, you do come in as your first card with the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is feeling like you've had enough of a situation and now you're starting to heal because you're starting to release these swords now. It's like you also made a decision, yeah, and it was to do with love. Yeah, it could have been to do with some feeling like betrayal, feeling like you've been backstabbed. But you're kind of going through this process now where you're releasing some of these swords. You're going through this healing process. So now it's like or it could also be for some of you with the Three of Wands that you have something, but you want more. Yeah, it's like you're seeing new energy elsewhere, let's just say, yeah. But it's also feeling like you deserve more, you need more. It's that feeling of like, you can only go through this release period once you've kind of forgiven somebody and kind of got over it. Because I feel like if you're still in love with somebody, there's always that angst and that tension. So maybe it's because for some of you guys, you're seeing that tension or that angst isn't there no more, and there's this kind of release into surrender, which is kind of feeling like, I do feel for some of you, it's like you're not putting up with certain things no more and you're wanting to move forward, but it's like you're on the lookout, let's say, to move forward in another way with the Three of Wands as well. It's also about feeling like you want to be more, it's like putting your energy into making a decision, yeah? So it's like you've put your energies here, but it's not really here. And like you're deciding where to put that energy and move forward. So that takes you into this period of self-growth, self-love with the Empress as well. It's a very nurturing period. It could also talk about being very fertile, getting pregnant. It can talk about family, new beginnings as well. But you also have with that the Four of Swords. Now this talks about taking some time to assess, taking some time to think about things, yeah. Underneath that we have the Nine of Pentacles, sorry, and she is saying that she's very much standing in her own energy, or his own energy. It's a feeling of having everything you need, but then still feeling like there's a solitude, or feeling like you're a little bit lonely. It's like you're putting the work into yourself now, and I feel like a few of you are realizing you're taking the time out to think. It's also pulling back from conflict as well, yeah. It's also taking some time to work on your health, your mental health, your inner health, your financial abundance with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles as well. It's also feeling very grounded in your energy. Get into a place of where you're grounded in your energy, because then we have the Queen of Swords moving forward in your future. And she is somebody who is very independent. I also get with this card that it's like you're clearing away the clouds, yeah? You're clearing away, and now we have clarity. She's like, oh, that's the way we're going, yeah? So it's also, it's like focusing, but she's got her sword upright. She ain't ready for battle, but she'll take it if it comes, yeah? But it's like she's saying, look, I'm focusing here now, or he's focusing here now. But it's this very independent energy, and it's also about, there's a need to focus on security, I feel, as well. Security for the family, security of self. You've come out of this period of indecision. You've come out of this period of fantasy. It's like you're seeing things a lot more clearly now as well. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're realizing what was toxic, because not everything that's falling out of these cups is good for us. But yet we've built up these 7 cups within a relationship. Now, some things are really good. We got some victory here. We got a bit of wisdom, but some things we don't even know what they are. Yeah, we got dragons, ghosts, and all sorts. So it's saying that you're clear. You've took some time, yeah, to meditate. You've took some time to go in yourself. And now you've come out with this clarity of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also your air sign energy, so I like that. So you're coming into your power, yeah, this month. You also have the Tower card underneath that, but I see that as once you make a decision, then it's boom. It's like you're going. You took this time, you've allowing yourself to go through this healing process, you've put this self-love into yourself. You also have chemistry and the angel of love. Yeah, so this is saying that you might not be opening yourself up in a way. You're closing off your heart in a sense, and it could be that you're closing it off to an attraction that you feel with the chemistry card as well. It's asking you to also stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking will bring romance, and that is with the strategy in reverse. So I feel like for some of you guys are making plans at the moment. You're making plans to say leave a relationship. Maybe now's not the right time, but I feel like you're making those plans, and then you get that clarity with the Queen of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, it says give your relationship a chance and blossom in abundance. So I feel like moving forward, it's working on partnerships. For some of you, it's working on partnerships. However, I feel like with the blossoming abundance in reverse, it's feeling like things are slipping out of your hands. It could be feeling like the relationship's slipping away. It could also be to do with financial matters, yeah, and that's causing problems, especially with the strategy in reverse as well. Blossom in abundance is telling you to look at your finances, yeah, in a situation. I'm going to read the angel of love in reverse because I want to get a little bit more, because with oracle cards, the books always have that bit more. So it says a possible disconnect with the angel of love. So you're possibly disconnected in terms of matters of the heart. It could signify a divorce or a separation as well. I just wanted to clarify that. And that could be to do with the Tower as the Tower comes in. And you make your decision with the Queen of Swords. It also says that there could be an emotional rift. So it also talks about the fact that we could be connected to a partner but on a superficial level. You could be in a relationship and it's because it's what you've always done. It's more of a habit than out of any particular love as well, with the angel of love in reverse. And I feel like that's why there could be signs of chemistry elsewhere in the relationship, or you feeling like you want to have more chemistry elsewhere. I feel like this relationship could have run its course as well for some of you, and then so the angel of love is also just telling you to stay open to all of other love. It's telling you also to release any toxic or unrequited attachments you may be holding onto. It says the universe is waiting for you to free your heart, open your life to be fully present and honouring love that you so rightly deserve. So I'm going to leave it there on that note, Aquarius. So take care, stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Bye bye.